What's up everybody? Welcome back to another random Jeep video and some random scenery, some rocky off-road, which isn't really off-road, but it looks good for the video. Today is a very special day. I've had the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon, 2021 that is, for a couple days over a month. So we're gonna be doing a 1 month review on whether I like the car or don't like the car, and a spec breakdown on exactly the package I got to make this $42,000 base model Rubicon a $61,095 Rubicon. Let's check it out, see what I got, and give a little overview on the car. So to start, I'm just gonna run through the upgrades that I got with the car that I thought were necessary before I do a little overview on the driving and how I feel like the car is as a daily driver. So just to start, we'll go quick run through. So we have the added hood with vents right here. We have the reinforced steel front and rear bumper with the tow hooks that looks super good. And one thing that I thought was super necessary was the LED kit for the headlights. I mean, it just looks so much better. It makes a huge difference. You just can't go without the LED kit. And that was like $1,295. But honestly, I think it's worth it. All right, let's keep walking around. All right, so alongside the LED kit that I said was $1,295, we also have the trailer tow kit, which is $795, which if you're gonna do any towing or wanna add a winch or anything like that, probably gonna want that. Also, I can't find it on the list how much it was. I think it was like 800 or maybe 500, something like that. But paint matching the fenders on the front and the back. Most Jeeps that you see don't have paint match. It's like that kind of more faded black, which honestly is not bad. It looks good if you're doing any other color than a black Jeep. If you're doing a green Jeep or a freaking orange or yellow, I think it looks cool with the color contrast. But if you're doing a black Jeep, I think it looks so much better to paint the fenders. Side note, if you plan to change the fenders out, it doesn't matter. All right, so as I was just talking about it, I found it on the sheet and I was pretty close. Body, color, fender flares, $695, so I was pretty on point. And honestly, I think it's worth it, but like I'm just saying, or like I mentioned just a second ago, if you're gonna swap your fenders out like a lot of people do when they get crazy lift kits and their fenders get ruined rock climbing, don't spend the money. But if you're mainly gonna be dailying it like I am, I mean, I'll take it out every once in a while, but I'll spend $700 just to make it look flush and matching. And not only that, Jeeps after a year or two, this just looks so faded and so bad. So please, if you get a black Jeep, paint match your fenders. So making our way to the booty of the car, which looks beautiful. And you can see the spot where they put the rear backup cam, really cool. It looks great, and I'll show you the quality of the actual screen and the camera in a minute. Rear reinforced bumper, which is dope. The only thing I have heard, and now looking here and walking around the car over the past month and noticing it, is the part where your license plate goes is actually plastic. So a lot of people have hit this on things and totally just ruined this and had to replace it. So interesting that it is a steel reinforced bumper with a plastic piece somewhere so close to that. Just might get wrecked by anything pretty much if you don't have good clearance. So that's that, but looks great. Another feature that I thought was 100% worth it for $545 is the proximity keyless entry. So your keys are in your pocket, you have your groceries, whatever the hell you have, and you walk up and you can actually open your car, which should just be standard, but definitely worth getting that keyless proximity, whatever the hell it is. 545 bucks, but you need that. The wheel package, which is off-road tires, actually comes stock with it. The BF Goodriches are nice. I love the wheels, they look great. But I saw some people's videos that said that they didn't get these stock with it. I guess it just kind of depends on what state you're in, or I don't even know. But some people that were in other states, like the Midwest or whatever, didn't get these. Some of them did, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but I'm happy I got these, and they were stock. Didn't have to pay extra. Another thing that I really loved that they had the option for, and I definitely wanted to add, was the advanced safety group and also forward collision warning. So it was $895 for the safety feature, advanced safety group, and then actually that was all included in it. Okay, so there was all the lines, that's all included in it. So it includes blind spot detection. It has also the option for adaptive cruise control. So if you see the camera right there, any of them that have the adaptive cruise control option, which is so awesome because my previous Lexus had that. When you go into cruise control, adaptive cruise control, your car actually brakes and hits the gas for you. unlike regular cruise control where it's cool if you're in an open road, but if there are any cars in front of you or behind you, you have to be foot pretty much ready to brake. Adaptive cruise control, hands on the steering wheel, and it's awesome. The front camera also, they had the option for a front camera, and if you're going camping, doing any off-roading, any rock climbing, or anything pretty much where you might have the possibility of messing up the front end, the front camera will prevent that, which is awesome, and will clip to a screen showing you how big it is. It's an awesome display, but I thought it was definitely worth the extra $595 for the integrated front off-road camera. So this is a 2021 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon, and I decided to go with the V6, the 3.6 liter traditional V6. They do have the new 4 liter turbo option, which I've heard mixed reviews. And then there is the diesel option, which is, you know, another step up. But my brother-in-law has owned Jeeps, like 3 or 4. He has the JL now. He's had the JK. He's had some old ones before. He actually has the Gladiator right now, which honestly I fell in love with, and that's the reason that made me get a Rubicon. But he advised me to just stick with it. It's known, trusted. It's been great. So I took his advice. I have the traditional 3.6 liter V6, and super happy with how it looks. And let's go talk about a little bit of the interior options and give it a little drive and overview. Interior of the Rubicon, and as you can see, it has this awesome red trim right here, which is kind of the staple of the Rubicon. Awesome. So we have the upgraded 8-inch LCD display right here, which is awesome. We have the leather interior package, all this awesome leather. Actually, this part isn't leather, this is like a hard plastic, but steering wheel is leather, feels awesome. All the red stitching, the seats, leather seats with the Rubicon red stitching. Looks great, feels great, really high quality. I love the seats, they're awesome. We also have the sway bar disconnect right here. We have the diff locks, which is pretty standard to Rubicons. And then we have all the additional electric upgrade, which is like $500 or $600. So if you intend to add a light bar or a fridge or whatever you intend to do, you're gonna want that because it's gonna help so you don't have to run other lines to your fuse box and all that stuff. With the cold weather package that I got, it comes with the heated steering wheel and the heated seats, which is awesome. I love it. I saw some people in their videos who lived in California said that it wasn't worth it because it doesn't get cold enough, but I don't buy it because it is cold enough sometimes. It's been rainy here. I mean, come on, it's cold in the mornings. Let's be honest. It feels great to have a heated steering wheel when you go on trips, whatever. If you live in Southern California, hopefully you're not gonna stay there the whole time. You're gonna go somewhere you could use it. So ball out, get the heated steering wheel, get the heated seats, totally worth it. And while we're right around here, I'll talk about something that I kinda hate, but I've learned to like it a little bit, is the automatic engine turn off. So most days I get in the car and I press this button because it turns off the car, automatically shutting your engine every time you stop the car. If you're at a freaking fast food drive-thru, every time you let off the gas, your engine turns on and off, and it's so damn annoying, but I'm thankful to have the option. I understand you're trying to promote fuel efficiency, and that's great. And I actually tested it. I did a couple tanks with it off, and then a tank with it on, and it is a little bit better gas mileage, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe half a gallon or something like that. I won't lie, but it's annoying. But you have the option. Another awesome feature that was definitely worth the upgrade is the adaptive cruise control right here. So adaptive cruise control is essentially adaptive cruise control ACC, and is basically going to gas and brake for you, the car. So it's cruise control on crack, basically. So it's gonna actually notice who's in front of you, who's not. You can choose if you wanna go like 4 car lengths behind someone, or if you wanna go really close to them and tailgate them, you have the option. The other thing that I didn't know about was that there's traditional cruise control and adaptive cruise control. So you have the option to do either one. I didn't really know that. I thought this was adaptive and I used this, and then I realized when there was a car kind of coming up and the car wasn't braking that, what the hell? And then I kind of realized what was going on here. So you have the option for both. All the great Bluetooth options to connect your phone. I haven't really used it, but I do use Bluetooth for music and whatnot, and it's great. So as you can see, we have our windows right here, which is something a little different to get used to, but you can take the doors off your Jeep so it makes sense. Another thing that's really cool that I really like about the Jeep is it has USB-C. And I have the new iPhone, and it's awesome that I can plug in my new iPhone USB-C, and whoever has a freaking loser Android or whatever, I have this for, you know, whatever lame friends who aren't in the 21st century yet, but that's cool. So we have that. You have the DC for charging other stuff, which might take more power that you want to get the power from differently. But you have the option for this, and there's another one in the trunk too, for your fridge that I plan on getting sometime in the near future, so that's cool too. Window controls right here, lights right here, and one thing that I think is really cool, you can't really see, we might do it later, but you have the option for your lights right here to turn it up or down. So the lighting for the interior under your feet, this is this light right here that's going up and down. And then the one to the right of it, this one's for your feet below. This one is for the car lights. And one thing that I thought was really cool is if you press this down or up, it turns your dash light up or down. But if you push it all the way up, which no one knows about, it turns all the lights on in the car. And one thing that I thought was really annoying, at first when I got the car is, I mean, I'm not that short, I'm like 5'7", I'm not that tall, but my seat's not too far back, and when I want to turn the lights on for the car, I would have to reach all the way back here, and like my arm is literally going like back here to put the light on, and I was like, that's kind of retarded. But a few weeks later, I noticed that this little thing down here also works to turn your lights on or off. So now, when I want to turn all the lights on in the car, instead of having to press this button, I just use the one down here that I'm using with my left hand, and boom, all the lights in the car. Don't even have to reach back. That's an awesome feature. I haven't heard anyone talk about that, and that's cool. I like it, Jeep. You have the LCD screen right here, which, I mean, honestly, I've been driving pretty conservative, and I'm still getting 15.9 average miles per gallon. It says right here, I should be getting 19 on the city and 24 on the highway, but your boy's only getting 15.9. Jeep. Now we know why you put the automatic engine shut off in there. Anything to add another point to the gas mileage, right? No, but honestly, it's not that bad, and although I am using a good amount more gas than I was in my Lexus IS 250 F Sport, I love being in a bit of a taller car. It's a totally different ride, going from a really low car to a way taller car. It felt kind of like a boat at first, but honestly, after driving it for a couple days over a month now and putting almost 1,500 miles on it, I definitely will say it is awesome. The drive is great, and it's just been a pleasure to have so far, and I already have so many plans for it. I want to do an Outlander setup, get a tent up top. I actually already ordered a TerraFlex lift kit that I have at the shop right now. We might give you a little sneak peek of it. And I have wheels, so we have a lot of stuff coming up for the Jeep. We're really excited about it, and yeah, it's been great having it for the first few weeks. Have a lot of plans for it, and I look forward to bringing y'all more content of the Jeep 2021 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon JL. We're out here. Let's go. All right, so we'll check out the interior a bit, and we're gonna sit in and kind of give you a little overview of it. The leather seats, the red trim is awesome in here. Got the whole leather package, leather with the red Rubicon right there, and these seats are awesome. Super nice, comfortable. Then we got the back, that hoodie. Back is also really nice, comfortable. You have your little extra storage with the nets that you have in the front too, which is my mass storage space. Freaking nets are cool. Super nice in the back and comfortable. The heading right here, or the top, which I had the option of getting the Mopar for sound reduction and to insulate, but I decided not to do that because we can do that, not necessarily worth it. But it has the awesome roll cage in here and just looks so nice. Yeah, so super happy with the interior, super comfortable. We're gonna be going on some road trips soon. We're gonna be getting a rooftop tent, a fridge in the back, and have all the homies, family, friends. It's gonna be awesome. Everyone who's been back here said it's super comfortable, and same thing with the front, spacious, comfortable. Another cool thing I really like is all the charging ports it has back here for USB. Like I said before, it has the 2 USB-Cs, which is awesome, and regular USBs, and then a regular outlet here, which is so freaking cool. And the only thing I have done to the Jeep so far is tint the windows. And one thing that I really want to tell you guys, because I didn't know about this, the windows come tinted already, but the glass is dyed. It's not real tint. So the back ones are darker than the front, and I wanted to match the back, but what I realized is if you put film on your front windows, when you go inside your car, it doesn't match looking out. So long story short, I tinted all the way around, and I even did the front windshield. So if you notice why it looks blacked out, it's because I did 15 all the way around. But since these are already dyed windows, it actually makes the backs more like a 10 and the front's like a 15, but that's what I had to do to make it match all the way around, looking from the inside out and outside in. But so you're aware, if you are gonna tint your windows on the Jeep, on the new ones, the glass is stained. So if you want it to match from the inside of your car looking out, which it looks really funky with really dark front windows and light rear windows, tint it all the way around and it'll match. But that's the only thing I've done, but there's a lot more to come. All right, so let's open the trunk and kind of see what trunk space we're working with. One thing that I thought was really cool was it has your kind of little breakdown of what Jeep you have. I have the JL, and if you look closely right here, it also shows kind of your specs, like your wheelbase and your how far you are, you know, front to back, just exactly. It also shows your water fording, which means how deep into water your car can get before it'll start messing with your intercooler or whatever the hell it'll mess with. And yeah, made in good old USA since 1941, built in Toledo, Ohio. But I thought that's pretty cool. And they have this little spot right here. It says trail ready, where I see people put their little tables because they have a fridge right here. And yeah, people use this DC port right here for their fridges, put tables in here, and I just think it's so cool, all the cool stuff you can do with it. One thing that's back here is it's called this Freedom carrying case that comes with your car, and supposedly your doors fit in this case. I don't even know. That's what he said. I don't even believe it. But there's a sufficient amount of space back here. I don't really have much in here because I've only had it a little bit. I just have a pair of shoes, and I have this awesome vacuum actually, which is so cool to keep in your car to keep it clean because it's always getting stuff dirty. And the only reason it looks so clean right now is because I have this vacuum. Quick shout out to the Milwaukee car vac right here. Runs off of a damn freaking battery for your freaking drill, so it's wireless, you can bring it anywhere. And yeah, side note, but that's really cool. So that's the trunk of the car. We showed you all the features, we showed you the interior, gave you a walk around and everything, and that's pretty much it for the day. And that's a review on my 2021 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon. Appreciate you guys for checking it out, and hope you guys come back to check out all the updates. Peace.